Welcome back everyone to a brand new tape. If you were watching the tape on Tuesday, you know what kind of day it was. We got two AI leaders, two breakout and two very different stories unfolding on the chart. PLTR is up nearly 30%, 175 million shares, a full-on explosion higher. The kind of day that makes everyone who was sitting on the sidelines feel like they missed the move of the year. And then there is AVGO. Up 6.5%, quietly, methodically breaking out above the midterm line, confirming bullish alignment. The kind of move that doesn't make headlines, but might actually be the cleaner setup. But first, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit subscribe. The daily link is noted in the description. No paywall, no spam, just a note for you. And now let's run the tape. Starting with the big one, PLTR. Palantir closed Tuesday at $162.66, up 29.5% from a Monday's close at $125. Let that sink in. Nearly 30% in one session. The volume is 174.7 million shares. That's more than double the previous day. This wasn't a rally, this was a launch. Pull up the daily chart now. Resistance at 142.61. Shatter it. Completely decimated. We closed $20 above it. The long-term line at 137, midterm at 131, short-term at 130. All of them left in the dust. Price is so far above the channel, it's not even funny anymore. RSI at a 72.8, deeply overbought. And now pull up the 60-minute chart. The opening bar alone. 9:30 to 10:30, the stock went from 145 to 158. That's an 8.9% move in just 60 minutes. But then it just kept grinding. 10:30 at 159, 11:30 at 161, 12:30 at 162, 1:30 high of the day at 164.52. Then a slight pullback into the close. The pattern here is classic. Huge opening spike, then steady grind higher all the day. No real give back, no sell the news reaction. Buyers were in control from bell to bell. The hourly RSI around 90, extremely overbought. All three hourly channel lines near 128, 130, 136 miles below current price. So what now? This is momentum stock in a full-on momentum phase. When a stock goes parabolic like this, trying to pick the top is a fool's game. But you also don't want to chase at the absolute highs. The trade plan for PLTR, two approaches. First, if you're already in it, congrats, you're already holding a monster. The first support level to watch is the PCP resistance at 142.61, which is now potential support after being broke. That's $20 below where we closed. If you're trailing a stop, that's your line in the sand. Second, if you're not in, wait for a pullback. I know this is really hard. I know it feels like it's never going down, but RSI at 72 on the daily and 90 on the hourly, that's unsustainable. A pullback to the 145 to 150 area, the breakout level, would be a normal, healthy retest. That's where you want to be a buyer, not up here at 163. Now let's shift to AVGO. The other breakout on the board, but a very, very different animal, believe me. AVGO closed at $418.16, up 6.6% on the day. 29.5 million shares, about 70% above average. Not a PLTR style explosion, but a solid convincing breakout. Pull up the chart. Remember yesterday we were talking about AVGO coiling at the midterm? Well, it broke, and it broke decisively. Price is now above all three channel lines. Long-term 379, short-term 387, midterm at the 393. All of them below price. That's bullish alignment confirmed. And now the next target, PCP resistance at 437.75. That's about $20 above where we closed, roughly 5% upside. RSI 61.76, nowhere near overbought. Plenty of room to run on the momentum indicators. Now the difference between PLTR and AVGO is like night and day. PLTR is a parabolic moonshot, frailing, dangerous, impossible to time. AVGO is methodic, breakout, falling a multi-week call, slower, cleaner, and with a much clearer path. The trade plan for AVGO, if you got aggressive yesterday around 392, nice call. You're about up 7% in a day. Your stop moves up to the breakout level. The midterm line around 393, that way if this was a fake out, you get out near break even. If you're not in yet, you can still enter here around 418, but your stop needs to go below the short-term line at 387. That's about $30 of risk, roughly 7%. Not ideal, but if the breakout is real, we are heading to 438. That's about $20 upside. Not a great reward to risk from here, which is why I prefer buying the pullback if we get one. Wait for a retest of the 400 to 405 area, the top of the old coin range. That gives you a much better entry with a higher stop. And now the risk board, let's cover both names. PLTR is extremely extended. Daily RSI over 70, hourly near 90. Parabolic moves badly and you don't want to be the last one holding the bag. Earnings-driven breakouts can see follow-through, but the risk-reward at these levels is poor. For AVGO, the breakout is confirmed, but it's still early. Semis can be volatile, and one bad headline from the AI space could send the whole group lower. Also, PLTR's move is so big it's pulling the whole AI complex with it. If PLTR rolls over hard, AVGO could get dragged down too, even if the setup is still valid. Keep your position sizes reasonable, know your levels, and don't chase. Two breakouts, two very different personalities. PLTR is the fireworks, exciting, loud, and you don't want to get too close when they start falling. AVGO is a steady climb, boring sometimes, but it gets you there. No much one fits your style and trade accordingly. Trade safe, stay safe. Can't wait to see you on the next tape.